Good afternoon, my lovely little lot. I hope you're alright. Today, I'm going to work through this quick, this onion. But today, we are actually going to do my version of pulled pork sandwiches, which are absolutely delicious. We're just going to work through this onion. I'm not going to mess about, we're just going to get a cook on today. So, just slice this, nice sharp knife. All we're doing here, because we're using a slow cooker to do this, it's the best way. Breaks down the meat so well, and it's very tender, which is absolutely lovely. Put that away. Just a little bowl for old waste, you know. Let's keep a tidy workplace. I'll just sharpen this. We're just going to chop the onion into, like before, I've showed you on many a video, a couple of diagonal slices, and taking it down. And all this is going to be for a little bit of flavouring, but it's also going to hold the meat off the bottom so it's not sweating it. It will absorb some of the broth what we're going to make, obviously, but we don't want it completely covered. We want it nice and tender, flavoured. But yeah, just working through this now. You have to bear with me, old lads, because usually I do a film and edit it. There will be some editing on this, but I'm just going to work through this. Here we go. So we've put all that straight in the slow cooker, ready to go. Bed it out on bottom. Now, the piece of meat, my choice is for pulled pork. I know you usually use a butt or a shoulder, but I'm actually using a belly pork. It's a little bit cheaper cut of meat, but I think because of the fat content, it breaks down so much better, and the flavour is in the fat, and you'll taste all that flavour. It'll absorb it throughout the sandwich. Right, what we have here is a lovely piece of belly pork. It's from bottom at belly, so you've only got a few bones in it, and that's as ideal that you want. And what we're going to do, we're going to take this piece of fat, and that's going to make the most delicious crackling evermore. As you can see here, got a little boning knife, or a short knife will do. And we're going to take that, and we just, what you do, you slice just beyond the fat, and you don't want to cut in the meat. So if you can see, you're just pulling it back. There we go. And we're just getting it to roll. Careful with your fingers. And if you see here, I'm just touching the meat. We really don't want to be destroying that beautiful joint. I'm just taking that off. Because we are going to make a nice little piece. On there. Takes a little bit of time. You can get your butcher to do this. You know. I'll just lay it there. But for now, and we're just moving along that line. Can you see how I'm doing that? And you're just using your knife to take the fat away. I've jointed this a bit too. I'm going wrong with it. Bugger. There we go. And that is your perfect piece of crackling. Okay? And it's as simple as that. So we'll put that to one side for the moment. We'll deal with that in a bit. And you've got this lovely piece of meat, right? Now we're going to do a few scores, because that's going to take all that flavour in. Beautiful. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay? So that's all we're going to do. Right, I'm going to put that to one side, because we'll rub that up later. Right, for my dry spices, this is a dry rub. Okay? So what we're going to do here, for the dry rub, tablespoon of salt. And that's the point where the timer kicked in on camera and buggered everything up. So now I'm going to have to do it again. Let's crack on. Right, dry rub. We'll go for a dry rub. We've got a tablespoon of pepper, smash that in. Tablespoon of salt, smash that in. I'm mucking around here. We've got a tablespoon of normal paprika, beautiful stuff this. Add some right banging flavour to it, and we've got a bit of smoked paprika because we want to introduce that smoky flavour throughout the lovely sandwiches. So we've got them, and then we just knock that together. Here we go. Really simple this. So that's your dry rub, all right? That's your dry rub, and then basically beautiful. Put that down side, and now we're just going to get ready. And this is your marinade. Basically, whatever you're going to do in a slow cooker, you have to add a bit of moisture, otherwise it just won't work. It's got to have a bit of moisture in there. So we've got a chicken stock here, you know, them lovely cubes I keep talking about from Tasda or Morris or whatever, down Lidl. They're all there, the cheapest chips, and they're absolutely wonderful. So we've got one of them with a pint of boiling water. Okay, we've got a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, bang, flavour, beautiful. Got about a tablespoon of the old mustard. We love that. It's going to add a bit of heat there and a lot of flavour. We'll get that one in. 2 tablespoons, nice tablespoons of some good quality smoked barbecue sauce. And it's not cheating, it's got all them flavours already in there, so why not use them to your advantage? We'll stir that in a little bit. See how we're getting it now? This broth smells absolutely delightful. 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Beautiful stuff. It's going to add a sticky texture to it, and it really does work. We're adding all this to hot water because it helps it melt down. And my secret, little top secret, don't tell anybody about this, babbies, ingredient is this. A pinch, a little pinch of flavour. And these are fennel seeds. And this will add a little bit of aniseed taste to it. It's not overpowering, but it will pop straight in gob. And believe me, you'll be laughing with that. So about a teaspoon of them, knock them about. So that's your marinade. And all we're going to do now, we'll put that to one side. We're going to bring back a new and improved piece of belly pork. Because I buggered up with timer. I can't believe I did that, man. It was errand always. We're going to rub that. Just put that all over that wonderful piece of delightful meat. And it'll just marinate into it. And realistically, you want to leave this just sat in a slow cooker for a good hour. 2 hours maybe. Overnight if you want. You can go mental. Just letting all this get into ground, and we're just massaging that in, and believe me, that will just taste and poison into that. So after that, we just gently put that straight into the slow cooker. Right, beautiful. Right, and then we get this lovely marinade. How nice that is, and just bang it straight in there as well. All hot top. And that's ready to go straight in after a couple of hours. Just leave it to rest, go straight in, and then we'll go to the next stage, and you better get ready for these sandwiches. They're absolutely banging. Right then, my little cockers, I think we're ready. Can you smell that? Right then. Oh my god, it's so tender. Right. I don't even know if I can pull this out of here. Right? Have you seen that? Oh my days. Right? The smell is unbelievable. We're going to just put in a... Even bones have fell out, my days. Now what we're going to do, in fact, Jesus. Can you see that? We're just going to mush it up. But look, it falls clean. Oh my days. Look. Pulled pork. Jesus, I've had you. Look at this. We're going to knock it about it's falling apart, man. I was worried. I'll be honest with you. You know when you're cooking it and you just think, is it going to happen? You'll say, oh Paul, you're talking rollicks. It's not going to happen, and it feels really firm, okay? But you've just got to leave it and give that texture. Look at this, my God. Right, so we're going to pull it up. This is pulled pork at finest here. That's what I'm saying to you. It takes time and effort. But not your time, because we're messing about with slow cooking. That's the beauty about slow cooking. Look at this, man. Gorgeous, right? So we've knocked it about a bit. Look at that, it just, well, you just knock, oh my days. Right, bit of jousts. Little bit of jousts, because this is ambulescent. Oh my God. We just throw a little bit of flavour in. Come on. We don't want it too soggy. We just want it, oh. Right, we've knocked that about. It's time to plate it up because, well, just look at it. Right then, kids, let's make this happen. Right, couple of bread buns. Not mucking about. We've got gorgeous everything. Slaw, a sauce. We've got pulled pork. Come on, let's make this happen. Right, so we've got a little bit of that sauce. You don't want too much sauce because this is like fragrance heaven. You can't just how can I say, it's not a salsa, it's a sauce, so too much of a good thing may blow your mind. So we're going to put that on, a little delicate thing. We're going to get a bit of this old pulled pork, which is, wow, let's make it beautiful. Look at it. It's mint, man. I'm just going to slap that on. It's not a pretty thing. Look at that. Right? And we've got a bit of salt. A nice, delicate tickle of this slaw. On top, look at that. It is messy. Most of my things are messy and I don't care. But that, you just bang it on. Nah then. Just saying. Nah then. I'm not being funny, mate. They're banging. And you know what? For that little cheeky thing, a bit of pork cracking. Look at that. That pork crackling. Munch that. That is for winners. I don't care. That is took a full day to do. We're not bothered because look at the. Oh my days! Look at that. The flavour in that will blow your bloody minds. Until next time, me babbies. See you soon.